The future is electric.
China has the capacity to make half the world's cars.
Key to this rise is the electric vehicle battery. This part of the EV is where China has really come to dominate the global market.
Until now, lithium has been the key ingredient in e-car batteries.
Today, lithium-ion batteries dominate those markets.
But it's difficult and expensive to obtain. But salt, aka sodium, isn't.
Sodium-ion batteries have a similar design to lithium-ion batteries, which means the two can be manufactured using similar methods.
Hydrogen has been hailed as a fuel of the future.
It can produce enough electricity to power a truck, and their only byproducts are heat and water. Simply speaking, hydrogen trucks can reduce emissions without compromising cargo capacity or requiring long brakes.
China's EV industry is booming, but it's not without hurdles. As the world's largest producer and consumer of electric vehicles, China faces a major challenge: battery supply chain risks. While China dominates the EV battery production, with companies like CATL, BYD, and CALB controlling nearly 60% of the global supply, raw materials like lithium, cobalt, and nickel are becoming a major challenge. Lithium prices have surged, and China depends on imports from Australia and Africa, making supply chains vulnerable to geopolitical tensions. To combat this, China is investing in sodium-ion batteries technology, which is cheaper and doesn't rely on lithium. Companies like BYD and CATL are racing to develop these alternatives. Sodium-ion batteries are using sodium Na instead of lithium Li as the main charge carrier. Since sodium is 1,000 times more abundant than lithium, these batteries offer a cheaper, more sustainable energy storage solution. CATL, China's battery giant, introduced the first commercial sodium-ion battery in 2023 and plans to integrate it into EVs and energy storage systems. Sodium-ion batteries have lower energy density than lithium-ion, meaning shorter driving range for EVs. However, rapid improvements in technology could soon make them viable, low-cost alternative, especially for budget-friendly EVs and city cars. For years, EVs have led China's green revolution, but a new player is emerging: hydrogen-powered vehicles. Some call it the fuel of the futures, others say it's just hype. So what's really happening? As of one of the world's largest hydrogen producers, China is investing heavily with BYD, Geely, and SAIC, pouring billions into hydrogen fuel cell technology. Unlike EVs that rely on battery charging, hydrogen vehicles refuel in minutes and offer longer ranges, making them ideal for buses, trucks, and commercial fleets. But there's a catch: hydrogen production is a costly and infrastructure lag far behind EVs. As of February 2025, China has 3.83 million public EV charging piles and 9.62 million private charging piles. But when it comes to hydrogen stations, there are only a few hundred nationwide. Finding one is like spotting a unicorn in a traffic jam. Still, China isn't backing down. With government incentives, ongoing research, and major automakers betting big, hydrogen could carve out a role in heavy-duty transport. The big question remains: is hydrogen the future, or will EVs stay on top? One thing's certain: China isn't putting all its eggs in one battery pack.
Hey everyone, it's Alex here. I'm standing in one of the most important places in the world today, the Ning Space in Chengdu. According to the latest CNBC business report, electric and hybrid automobiles make up over half of the new vehicles sold here in China. Why is this place so important? You are about to find out. Today, we are attending the opening of the brand new and one-of-a-kind Ning Space, covering an area of over 13,800 square meters. This is a comprehensive display of the latest new energy vehicles here in Chengdu. Now, the purpose of the store is to display a full range of the CATL products, which are expected to cover more than 100 models from more than 50 brands and all kinds of vehicles on display. This plaza solves the issue of dispersed viewing locations, limited choices, and difficult comparisons. Here you will see various vehicle types like sedans, SUVs, MPVs, various powertrain products just like that. This will also save you plenty of time. Well, as a potential client here, you can also expect consulting services from 30 professionals, new energy vehicle experts available to provide you in-depth explanations of vehicle and battery technology. We see so many brand names here in the background: BMW, Audi, Tesla, Volkswagen, General Motors. I've just walked into this place. I know this is all about batteries. Very, very expensive part of an automobile, right? I would say one of the most expensive parts of an automobile.
So we have two kinds of batteries here.
Yeah.
One is called Chongqing,
Okay.
and one is called Chongqing. And Chongqing, so with Chongqing batteries is equipped with most of the models.
Okay.
So we provide over 100 models in Europe,
Okay.
and with over 40 brands.
Right.
And with this Chongqing battery, it's super fast charge.
Super fast. So give me an idea. Let's say we're looking at a finished car product. This is the battery, huh? All this?
So every 10 minutes of charging, it keeps the car running for 60 kilometers.
10 minutes, 600 kilometers. That's half the distance to my mother's house in Canada, and that's a far distance, guys. Just this April, CATL unveiled a battery called the Chongqing Plus, the world's first LFP battery with a driving range of more than 1,000 kilometers on a single charge, and a charging speed exceeding 4C. For anyone who is not clear how extraordinary that is, it means 600 kilometer range in just 10 minutes of charging. Well, let's go. And I'm going to be experiencing the speed of these cars. Okay, guys, here we go. 3. Yes. All right, I'm back with the experts. That was beautiful. I could do that all day, actually. That was quite nice. Thank you very much. 1 in every 3 EV vehicles worldwide uses their batteries. The contemporary Amperex Technology Co. Limited, or CATL, is an energy storage specialist focusing on large-scale industrial energy storage and the world's biggest battery maker. Now, this company was founded in 2011. It quickly became a dominating EV battery manufacturer, even chosen by beautiful cars like this Xiaomi here. You thought Xiaomi only made mobiles? Well, they make spectacular cars just like this one. You know, the international market outside of China has a very different view on new energy vehicles. Well, I'll give you an example.
I think this is pretty natural because people all have stereotypes.
Yeah.
When you are born in the wheel, like America, people started from in the car. In China, it's not. So we don't have such kind of heavy, historical heritage from the understanding of what is a car, how muscular, how mechanically attractive it should be. More or less, we try to be, okay, it's a new era. So China is obviously more interested in the new technology, in the consumer electronics kind of stuff, in the entertainment and interaction. So the new generation directly get their first car as an intelligent car. When they get the first car as an intelligent car instead of a traditional mechanical car, they started by nature wanting something powerful,
Right.
joyful.
Right.
They want to have something which is okay, interactive. They can really do interaction with the car instead of working with the dumb stuff. So it's difficult to directly say we have to get pushed from mechanical to electric, from the traditional dumb machine to the new intelligent, like robotic stuff, right?
I totally get it. When I told you amazing things were happening here, well, you have to see what I see. Behind me here is a massive display of what CATL does. Now, today, with 13 production bases, 6 R&D centers, it's a global powerhouse supplying the most expensive part of the EV, the battery. Now, I'm gonna pause and look behind and tell you and show you what amazing things are going on here. The fast battery swapping station, that means cars that go in, they swap the batteries. Instead of charging, they have that technology. Have a look at the port, the vessel, electrification systems here, the offshore islands. Into the distance here, we're looking at battery swapping in electric trucks on mining sites and construction sites. As we get further, we look at more of what CATL has. They have the after-sale service station, as well as the recycling abilities, the industrial energy service going through all sectors, even into aviation. We see the aviation electrification. And in the distance here, we have the wind power generators, the energy storage, have power transmissions and distributions. Total worldwide. Amazing, just amazing. We're gonna find out more as we carry on with the show. Fantastic. After 10 years of pioneering R&D, CATL, the world's leading battery manufacturer and design powerhouse, proudly made in China, is unlocking the future. The sodium-ion battery ready for commercial production this June. Wow, it's turning heads everywhere. Now, powered by nanotechnology so advanced, it feels like science fiction made real. But here's a twist. CATL isn't competing. They're collaborating with car makers, OEMs worldwide. Competition neutral. CATL saves companies time and money, becoming the backbone of the next generation of energy. I'm here with Nick. Nick, how are you?
Yeah, nice to meet you. Pretty good.
What's
yeah.
the channel?
Elon and Nick in YouTube.
Okay, great. Well, don't forget to check them out. So what do you think of the CATL launch?
I am pretty shocked with the density of information, you know. It's like it's so different from the car event where they talk a lot but say nothing. Here it's like it's incredible. Like everything is second by second. Your mind is blowing, you know. 12C, 1000 kilowatt charger, more than 1,000 kilometers of range within like 5 minutes. Oh my God.
What was the one thing that you think that was so important about this event that maybe the auto market is gonna just go, uh-oh?
I think the dual chemistry batteries are pretty much the most mind-blowing because finally we don't need to choose between, you know, full charge or speed or density. We can get it all in one.
Now, we heard a lot of, you know, the one quote I remember, from the kitchen table salt to the car battery moving the future, sodium-ion batteries. To me, that's a groundbreaking technology as well.
Yeah, it's gonna be much cheaper, right? It's not gonna be that expensive, and I think the density of this thing that they mentioned before, you know, it's really good, right?
Yeah.
It's gonna work well for car manufacturers, I think.
Well, I look forward to seeing you at the Shanghai Auto Show.
Yeah, see you there.
All right. Well, get ready to step into the future here at the Auto Shanghai 2025. Now, we've come on to the Naxtra Battery, the first ever mass-produced sodium-ion battery offering a 500-kilometer range and 10,000 plus charge cycles. It's very impressive. Performs in extreme temperatures from minus 40 Celsius to plus 70, retaining 90% power at minus 40. Achieves 175 Wh/kg energy density, comparable to the LFP. For heavy-duty trucks, the 24-volt version offers 8+ years lifespan, 61% cost savings, and lead-free reliability. Now, what totally blew my mind here was the Freevoid dual-powered battery by CATL. It's giving us some choices here, the NCM, the LFP, and the NA. And we can basically kind of format it the way we want. You know, it's got dual energy zones with 5 powerful functions: voltage, structure, thermal control, even safety, all working in sync, built to keep your EV running no matter what. What this means for the average driver, it means smarter power delivery, smooth efficiency for city drives, and massive output for road trips. Paired with self-forming anode tech, it boasts energy density by up to 60% and enables up to, get this, 1,500 kilometers of range
over 1 megawatt of peak output. Yes, that's more power than a V12 engine. And with a 12C charging rate, you'll be back on the road in just minutes. In the future, we will also unlock the triple power, quadruple power, and more possibilities, and usher in a new multi-power area with true energy freedom. So, what is the multi-power area? It's CATL's groundbreaking step forward, where electric vehicles are no longer powered by just one type of battery, but multiple types of chemistry batteries working together inside the same vehicle. This means smarter, more flexibility system that adapts to how and where you drive. Well, even if it's long range, the system uses high density NFC. Commuting daily, well, LFP batteries kick in for cost efficiency. Driving in cold winters, well, sodium ion steps up for reliable low temperature performance. These batteries work like a team together, switching power sources intelligently to give you the best of all worlds. The multi-power area brings customized energy to EV users, safer, faster, and built for real-world driving. It's not just more power, it's more power made smarter. Now, I'm in front of a beautiful display here, the second generation Chongqing super fast charging battery. First LFP battery with 800 kilometer range and 12C peak charging. Amazing. Delivers 2.5 kilometer range per second of charge. Charges from 5% to 80 SOC in 15 minutes at -10. Maintains 830 kilowatt output even at low SOC and cold condition. Well, what's this all means? You know, CATL's new tech breakthroughs, resources, performance, and temperature limits, making, a shift from parameter-driven batteries to demand-driven customizable energy systems. Truly extraordinary. These batteries aren't just for EVs, they're built for everything, from scooters to heavy-duty trucks and even aircraft, ships, and industrial use. CATL is officially leading the charge into a multi-power area where battery is smarter, faster, and tailored to every single scenario. Now on display here, we have something very interesting. It's talking about normal temperature charging. 45 seconds in, it's already at 22%. And it's showing the power and how fast these batteries charge. I cannot believe it. Wow, what a beautiful battery here. Now throughout CATL's display, there is lots to see and actually learn here. This is called extreme condition testing, and it shows these small little battery cells go through a cutting saw, through a drill, and they don't even explode. And now I'm going to take you over to the battery swapping station. Now here is an example of battery swapping. You probably never heard of this in America, but look at this. This is in real time. We are actually exchanging a battery out of a car, swapping it and putting another one in here. And this whole little port here, imagine it like a little car wash that you're driving into in North America. Look at that. There's the battery right there. Comes out, beautiful. And here comes another one right below it. And it'll be pushed up into place. And you can see automatic by machine, the drills are put back in, giving you a fresh, brand new battery in under a few minutes. Well, I'm looking at a really interesting statistic here. This battery has been in operation for more than 6 years here, and look at the quality of it. 6 years, 780,000 kilometers of validation for true longevity. There is only, I think, one company to really pay attention to in this battery forefront. It's CATL, and well, we have witnessed proof right here. I'm getting into CATL's Wheeling Battery F1 Racetrack Experience Zone. I'm going to let you guys know what happens. Now I'm reading the sign here. It says acceleration 0 to 100 kilometers in 1.98 seconds. Should be good. Let's see. Okay, sounds good. Let's go. Okay, doing this. Well, nice to meet you. My name is Alex.
My name is Callum. Nice to meet you.
Tell me about this. This is beautiful. What is it?
Yeah, this is what we call a pure electric vertical takeoff and landing aircraft.
Okay.
So what we call the eVTOL.
eVTOL.
eVTOL. It's designed and manufactured by Autoflight.
Okay.
And then we partner with CATL. We use their batteries to actually power up this amazing unit.
Amazing. You know, they just said earlier that, you know, CATL is not just about new energy vehicles, it's about
new energy aviation aircraft.
Can we have a look inside?
Yeah, of course.
All right.
Please help yourself. Yeah. This is what we call the cabin for the safety pilots.
Okay.
So even though it has a great capability of fully autonomous, but still by the regulatory authorities requirements, you still need to have a safety pilot on board.
Wow.
But the operation interfaces is actually quite simple. So basically, you like just do a simple move and then it flies autonomously. And then when you have anything emergent, then you take over manually.
Wow, what a beautiful piece of machinery.
Yes.
Wow, and
you have got 4 seaters.
I can see this.
4 passengers.
It's almost like a minivan on air.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
This is tremendous. Wow. Thank you very much. You want to have a peek inside?
Yeah, no problems. The total endurance, the maximum endurance is more than 1 hour. So we're around 1 hour, 20 minutes. And the maximum range we have already tested and practically flew is more than 250 kilometers.
These are neat. And how many propellers have we got here? 1, 2?
Yeah, we got like 10 propellers on the top.
Wow.
And then we got 3 propellers at the rear.
Wow.
So it's about 10 plus 3, 13 in total.
Extremely amazing. Can I ask the price?
Right now, I mean, we are not allowed to release the price yet, but believe me, it will be much cheaper than the same safety level helicopter.
And I guess with something like this, if it's autonomous, we won't need a pilot.
Yeah. Eventually, but right now, for the next 5 to 10 years, we still need a pilot because, you know, there's still like a stage for like, you know, more transition, and then also for the people to actually build up their confidence.
Yeah.
And we have the cargo version and the firefighting version.
Last but not least, since we're in a massive CATL pavilion, what's their, I guess, part in this whole endeavor?
CATL actually provides us with very safe, very reliable, and high-performance batteries. And with CATL developing its technology like step by step, our range will get further and further.
Impressive. Wow, what impressive. Well, congratulations on having one of the most eye-catching displays here in the entire Shanghai Auto Show.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. You know, CATL's extensive client base underscores its pivotal role in the global EV industry, supplying batteries to a diverse array of automakers across various markets. Among its Chinese clients, CATL works with Tesla for its operations in China, NIO, Xiaopeng, Li Motors, Geely, you know, and more. Of course, you know, we have seen this on a global stage. CATL's major clients include none other than the BMW, the Volkswagens, the Fords, Mercedes, Hyundai, Honda, Toyota, Volvo, Peugeot, you name them. These partnerships reinforce CATL's leading position in the global electric vehicle industry. And that brings our journey to an electrifying close. This is not the end, it's just the beginning from a new era in mobility. From Shanghai, this is Alex signing off until the future calls me and you again.